Hello students, welcome to EduTap and welcome to this very important session of ARD Static series. Today we will be discussing about the forestry. Okay, this is our lecture 17. We will discuss about the type of system that are involved under forestry. Again, this is very important for your NABARD examination. We will see the PYQs, we will cover the syllabus that involve the type of system that are in forestry. Then we will solve some questions. Okay, before moving to the class, do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want the PDF, you can join our Telegram channel too. So any lecture that you want the PDF of, you can find that in our Telegram channel. Okay, now moving to the timetable, you can see we have covered all the classes, and today we are covering, that is forestry. Okay, in forestry we are covering the type of system. Okay, so there are only 4 classes remaining. So I think that will cover and will give you the time to cover for your NABARD examination. Okay, so now moving to the homework question that was given to you yesterday when we talked about the fisheries. The question was, which of the following is a plankton feeder fish? Now what is this plankton? This plankton are minute organisms, okay, that float in our aquatic system. Now these can be zooplanktons, that mean of animal origin, or these can be phytoplankton, that means those plankton who do photosynthesis and are of plant origin. Now among the option, that is sea bass, common carp, snakehead, silver carp, and both A and D, that is sea bass and silver carp, your correct answer will be silver carp, and I have seen most of you have given the correct answer. Okay, now moving to the class, first of all we will cover the PYQ. Okay, what kind of question are there from the particular topic of forestry. So the question that appear in NABARD Grade A 2020 phase 2. So the question is, what is the kind of forestry system which contain tree, crops, pasture and for livestock? Okay, your question options were Agrosilvopastoral system, Silvopastoral system, Tongia system, Agropastoral system, or none of the above. See, once you have covered this particular topic, understood the logic behind the forestry, you can easily answer that or any question that comes from this particular topic. This topic is quite easy to understand and there is not much to memorize, so this will be good for you. Okay, now moving to the class. First of all, we will talk about the agroforestry. Now, what is agroforestry? See, the name itself suggests agro and forestry. Agro means agriculture, forestry means forest. So going by the simple term, what is happening in today's world, you know, population बढ़ रही है, there is a lot of people, food demand is increasing and the land resources limited. You can't increase the area that is already available. Okay, so what you'll have to do, it's not like कि a population बढ़ रही है, food की demand ज़्यादा है, so you will just remove all the forest cover. No, that will be very detrimental for the environment. So today's need is कि हम forest के cover को भी maintain रखें and to also increase the food. So हमने forest का जो area उसको भी preserve करना है. We need to increase the food production, okay, increase the livestock production, और हमने डिमांड को भी मीट करना है. सो दैट इज आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव. सो इन एग्री फॉरेस्ट्री वी आर ओनली ट्राइंग टू अटेम्प्ट और टू अचीव दिस पर्टिकुलर गोल. सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, जो अवेलेबल एरिया है, वी आर मेंटेनिंग द फॉरेस्ट, वी आर ग्रोइंग द क्रॉप in sustainable manner with along with the forest covers, and also we are keeping the livestock together with that. Now from the information that I have given you, how can we define agroforestry? So as you can see, agroforestry is defined as efficient, integrated and sustainable land use system that combines agricultural crop number 1, forest crop number 2 and livestock number 3, all these together on a unit farmland at the same time or in the sequential manner. It means एक ही टाइम पे you can be like कि यहाँ हमारी एग्रो क्रॉप है, यहाँ हमारी फॉरेस्ट क्रॉप्स है, then suppose there is some fodder that is for animal. So either we can do कि similar time हमारे हो जाए, or what we can do, if for some year we can grow forest plant and till these plant are big enough, we can do agriculture in between. Okay, and once these crop are gone, our agriculture crop are gone, what we can do, we can put some fodder crop there that animals can directly eat. So either we can do at one time all these things or in a sequential manner. First this will come, then this will come, then this will come. So we can attempt both of these. Okay, now talking about the types of agroforestry system that are there. System, when we are talking about system, it simply means it is done in a planned manner. Okay, so whatever we are planning, that is done, and it is not random कि आपका आज मन किया आप agriculture कर रहे हैं, आपका कल मन किया आप forestry कर रहे हैं. That is not happening. What we are doing it in a planned manner. Now, so when we are talking about a planned manner, our agroforestry have different components, और इन्हीं component के basis पे we have divided the forestry. What we have divided it into? We have divided it into agriculture system, silvopastoral system, agrosilvopastoral system, apiculture with tree, and aquaforestry. So see, when we are talking about agroforestry, आपके component क्या क्या है? Now, what are these components? आप अब इस पेज से you will be able to easily understand the agroforestry and what these terms will stand for. How? See, first of all, you will have to know that when we are talking about agriculture, we are basically talking about the crops. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the silvopastoral culture, you will have to remember that this silvo word, this particular word stand for when you are culturing the forest trees. Okay, so अब हम ये क्यों करते हैं forestry? It can be for wood, it can be for other means, so anything can be the goal. Either it can be also for conservation too. It's not always कि हम लोगों को product चाहिए. We can simply do it for the conservation of our forest. So silvo means फॉरेस्ट की क्रॉप हम ग्रो कर रहे हैं. ओके, जो ट्रीज है फॉरेस्ट के उनको ग्रो कर रहे हैं, हम उनको कल्चर कर रहे हैं. देन टॉकिंग अबाउट पेस्टोरल. सी दिस पेस्टोरल टर्म, व्हेनेवर यू सी इट, इट मींस वी आर कीपिंग animals. And what kind of animals? The grazing animals. जो घास खा रहे हैं animal, we are keeping them. Okay, so this is mean by silvopastoral culture. So see, whenever you see word silvo, you will go for, okay, we are culturing the forestry. Whenever you see pastoral, it means we are keeping the grazing animal, like cattle are there. Then we'll talk about the agrosilvopastoral culture. Now what is this? See again, agro means one of the component. Agro means one of the component is agriculture. Okay. Then silvo means forest tree. Then pastoral means livestock. So this is what we mean by agrosilvopastoral system. Okay, now moving to the apiculture with tree. See, apiculture means honeybee. So here we are keeping honeybee along with the trees. And what kind of tree these are? Especially when we are talking about forestry, these will be the forestry. But the tree that are rich in nectar. Okay, talking about the aquaforestry. So forestry, I think you all know, growing the forest or the tree crop. And this aqua means we are also culturing either fish, prawn or shrimp. Okay, shrimp. So this is what we mean by aquaforestry. So here, to understand the nature or the system of agroforestry, you will just have to go for the name. So जहाँ भी आप देखेंगे silvo, it means हमारे forest crop. Okay, pastoral means animal, agro or agri means agriculture. When we talk about aqua, we'll talk about fish along with forestry. When we will talk about apiculture, it means honeybee along with the tree. See, quite easy, and this is something you will that you will remember. Okay, if you understand this particular term, this chapter going to be very easy for your examination. So let's start our class with the agriculture system now. Now talking about the agriculture system. So in agriculture system, the main system that you will see is agrisilviculture. Now what is this agrisilviculture? See, go for the name, divide the name, and you will know the component. Talking about agri, it means agriculture, silvi, forest, and culture. You are keeping or growing both. Now, before that, we'll expand it. Okay, don't worry. Before that, we will see there is a Tungaya system. Now, what is this Tungaya system or Tongya system? So this Tongya system is that developed in Myanmar, okay, or Burma. So this particular system was developed there, and in their local language, it means the hill culture. Okay, we are doing the agriculture in hills. So what happened is in this, so this is a type of modified shift agriculture. What does it means? It means see, आपने जो हमारी फॉरेस्ट की क्रॉप लगी है that you have grown, okay, but they took 2 to 3 or 4 years, okay, they have some lifespan. It's not like कि आपको monthly वो crop मिल जाएगी और annually you will get the crop. So in between the early days, जब आपने trees को initially आप लोगों ने plant किया है, what you will do in between the 2 trees line, you will grow your agriculture crop, okay, and this can be done for 1 to 3 years. After 1 to 3 years, what will happen? The tree will grow, they will expand, and they will cover the whole area. After that, you can't do agriculture in the particular land. So what you will do? You will pick another area. You will put forest or trees in between, and you will do again agriculture for 1 to 3 years. That's why this particular system is modified shift agriculture. I think shifting agriculture, you all know. क्या करते हैं, एक जगह पे आप एग्रीकल्चर करते हैं, then after some time when the fertility of the land is lost, you move to some other area, okay, but here you don't damage the tree, okay, what you are doing in between, you are doing the agriculture. Now moving to the agri-silviculture, see here what we are doing, we are planting a row of the forestry, and in between we are doing the agriculture, then a forestry, then between the agriculture. So this system is repeated. Now what happened, these trees, they act as the wind barrier too. And this system, this agri-silviculture system is very popular when we talk about the plantation crop. ठीक है, tea है आपकी, coffee है आपकी. So when we talk about plantation crop, this agri-silviculture is very beneficial and used very extensively. Now talking about the multi-species tree garden. So multi-species means कि आप single तरह के tree लगा रहे. In this system, what we are doing, agroforestry, you see similar kind of tree are there, similar kind of tree are there. But what you do sometime in the similar way, in similar garden you grow some different kind of a variety of tree. Okay, आप picture में देखो banana tree है, some other forests are there. Okay, mango trees there, rubber trees there. So different kind of trees in a similar garden or in a single place have been planted. So this is called multi-species tree garden. Okay, you are preparing the garden using different kind of trees. Okay, and the tree belong to different species. That's why it is multi-species tree garden. So I think that is quite clear there. It was simple, and if you don't understand, do let me know in the comment. I'll re-explain it. Or what you can do, you can re-watch the video. Okay, this is basically, you can actually guess everything from the term itself. Everything is given on the name. Now moving to the next system, that was our Silvopastoral system. So simply talking about Silvopastoral system, we are talking about the forestry, and pastoral means the animals. Okay, see, so what we are doing, we are culturing the trees, and in between the trees we are also growing some grass that can be used for the animals eating. Okay, so going by the information that I have given you, how can we explain it? So silvopastoral system is defined as intensive management and growing perennial grasses or the grass legume mixed in a forest and for livestock pasture, okay, for them to graze. Now talking about this, how it is different, आप ये कह देंगे कि ये तो हमारे गांव में भी होता है. So what is different here? Usually what we do, we have seen it, that people take their livestock to the forest, and that is detrimental to our environment. How? There are some beneficial trees that have been grown and that are in the plant stage. So these animals graze over them and they die. So, and it also, affect the diversity of the forest. So that's why when we do intensively that, okay, we just leave the animals to feed, that is not good. But when we are applying the silvopastoral culture, this is very sustainable system of agriculture, and this is applied. Okay, so this particular silvopastoral culture, depending on the what kind of crop you are growing in between, आप animals के लिए क्या crop grow कर रहे हैं या फिर किसी और purpose से क्या crop grow कर रहे हैं, it can be divided into 3 types. These type are, first of all, protein bank, then there is live fence or fodder tree or hedges, then there are tree and shrub on the pasture. So what happened in protein bank? See, trees तो आपके रहेंगे, okay, forest trees are already there, you are not affecting them, but what you do, in between the tree you are growing some leguminous crop, okay, protein rich crop, or you are growing, so these will be called the protein bank. Again, the aim here is to grow the protein or the leguminous crop for the animals. Okay, so animals के लिए हम fodder grow कर रहे हैं, that is rich in protein, that will become your protein bank. Okay, moving to the life bench of fodder trees and hedges. What is this? See, these are your forestries, and in between these forestry, your main aim is कि बाहर से कोई animal ना आए to affect the food of your livestock. So what you do, a protective barrier you make using the hedges and the fodder tree. So this will be your life fence. It means fence made up of the trees or plants or shrubs that will protect your animal feed. So that will be your life fence or fodder tree and hedge. Talking about the tree and the shrubs on the pasture. So what we are doing, see, this is your pasture in a hilly area in a planned manner. So might be in a sequence or randomly you grow some shrub. Okay, this is your tree and shrub on the pasture. So what it will do, see, whenever this animal will feed, sometime what happen, if the rain come and the animal have feeded or overgrazed the land, erosion occur. But if there are shrubs or the tree, their root will hold on to the soil and prevent the soil erosion. So this is our goal with the tree and shrub on pastures. So I think again, very easy to understand, quite go for the name and you will be able to understand. For your examination, do remember what are the component of silvopastoral system. Quite easy. एक component है forestry, दूसरा component है livestock. So that will be your silvopastoral system. Now talking कि किस किस बारे में होते हैं. First of all, protein bank, कि आप जो crop grow करें, that is protein rich. Then life fence and fodder tree, when your main goal is to protect the livestock food. And then when tree and shrub in the pasture, so overgrazing can be prevented. Okay, or the erosion causing by the overgrazing can be prevented. Okay, moving to the next system, that is Agrosilvopastoral system. See, again go for the name and you will be able to guess कि component क्या क्या है हमारे तीन that are involved in Agrosilvopastoral system. Going by the component name, see, agro means agriculture, then silvo means forest crop you are keeping, then pastoral means we are also keeping the livestock. So all three are involved in this Agrosilvopastoral system. Okay. Now see, as you can see in the picture, कि क्या है यहाँ पे we can do agriculture and in between there are forestry too. So some people, what they will do, they will also bring their animal and the animal will graze in a particular land where they have grown the fodder crop. So that becomes your Agrosilvopastoral system. So the system that support what? Agriculture. Number one. Silvo, that means forest crop. Number two. And pasto means animal, livestock animal. That is your Agrosilvopastoral system. Now this again can be of two types. First of all, we'll talk about the home garden, or it can also be called multi-tier system or the multi-tier cropping. So what we are doing, first of all, when we are talking about the home garden, it means done on a small scale. Okay, so suppose there is a land, you have a land near forest. Okay, this is your house and suppose this is your land and from here forest will grow. So what you will do, among the trees you won't disturb the forest cover or the forest trees. In between you will start growing crop and in a small area you will start keeping animals too. So what you are doing, your forest crop is already there. Okay, you might get some benefit from there. Also you are doing the agriculture in between. Also you are keeping the animal. Suppose whatever vegetable we are growing, there will be waste or the fodder that will come from the vegetable that we are growing. We can feed directly that to the animal of course. Okay, so this system we are doing, again three things are there. Agriculture we are doing. Okay, as you can see in the picture, trees are also there and the animal is also there. So this becomes your Agrosilvopastoral system. Now talking about the woody hedge rows. So in this what we are doing, our main aim not to keep or to get animals. Here our main aim can be the mulching, soil conservation, okay, keeping the forest or the soil free from the erosion. So these all can be our aim with the woody hedge. So what we are doing, see, this is your agriculture, but this is not done to grow something. The main aim here becomes the conservation. So what you are doing, these are your forestry or the forest cover. You are growing in between hedges. Okay, that will prevent your stray animals to enter the field. And this, the land you have taken, you can grow the crop for fodder, okay, crop for animal. But again, main aim here is not to get agriculture or to get benefit from the land. The main aim here become conservation. Okay, so this is your woody hedgerow. Or what can happen? See, suppose you are planning कि हमें अगले साल इस पे और रो लगानी, but for now you need to prevent your erosion. So what you will do, you will grow a crop there. So that become your woody hedgerow. I think quite clear, quite easy. Again, go for the name. Even if you can't remember these type of system, just remember the component of Agrosilvopastoral system. Okay, moving to the next now. This is our apiculture with tree. Now what is this apiculture? See, keeping the honeybee for the production of honey, that covers your apiculture. Okay, in apiculture we study about the bees, type of bees क्या है हमारी, how much honey they can give, how we can culture them, how we can spread them and increase the production. So that all covered in the apiculture. So sometimes what we do, the forest cover, see your honey production or the honey system that in which you keep the bee, that doesn't require a lot of area. So what you can do, already existing जो आपके forest है or the land you have, since you are using it, and what your honey needs, they need nectar. Okay, honey production के लिए honey bee or the bees need nectar. So what you are doing, you are growing the tree that are rich in nectar. Again, what is the main goal here? The main goal is not to get the benefit from the tree, but it is to increase the production or the beekeeping and honey production. So in the land you are doing beekeeping, or you are keeping the honey, or you are producing the honey. What you do, you grow plants or the tree that grow in forest. Okay, forest trees you are growing, but these forest tree will be rich in nectar. Going by the definition of the information, honey nectar producing tree are planted on the boundary of the agriculture field. Okay, this is your field. You have grown the trees in the boundary, and you can keep the your box of the beekeeping box here. And what the bees will do now, जब तक इसमें flowering नहीं होती, they will collect the nectar from the trees itself. Okay, now moving to the next or last, aquaforestry. See, this is quite interesting. See what happened in this. You have a pond. Okay, in this pond you will have fish or the shrimp. Okay, or the prawns too. So what you will do, in the bund, अब हमारी फिशरीज में भी क्या होता है, the pond, the end of the pond, from these area on the rain the erosion occurs. Okay, यहाँ से भी रेन जब हमारी आ रही है या कोई भी इनपुट वाटर आ रहा है, so this water from the catchment area also bring the soil and erosion. These bund get reduced slowly, and the erosion happens. So because of that, what we do, we take help of these trees. And we grow different kind of trees. What kind of trees? Forest trees at the boundary of our pond. So that is doing aquaforestry. It means along with fish production, we are keeping the forestry alive at the boundary of the pond. So this is our aquaforestry. Again, what we go for, or what is the main aim here? Is it tree? हमारा यहाँ पे main aim क्या tree production है? No. The main goal here is fish. Okay, or fishery is the main goal. Along with fishery, when you do forestry, it becomes aquaforestry. So these are the component of aquaforestry, that is fish or the shrimp and the forestries. Okay, quite easy to understand. I think this was simplest topic of out of your syllabus. Once you have revised it, you won't be able to memorize it anything, but you'll have to remember the names of the component. And I think out of the name, the main component. So if they ask you for the component of aquaforestry, it means they are asking कि आप क्या क्या रखते हैं, what you are keeping in the particular system of aquaforestry. You can go for fish. Forestry means forestry. If you talk about the apiculture with tree, so apiculture means honeybee, and tree means forestries. Okay. Similarly, if we talk about agrosilvopastoral culture, you will say agriculture we are doing, forestry we are keeping, also we are keeping the livestock. Okay, quite easy to understand. So now let's move to the PYQ that we have discussed in the start. So that PYQ in the examination 2020 and phase 2 was, what is the kind of forestry system which contain tree? Okay, these three again are forestry. Crop, pasture for livestock. So your answer will be Agrosilvopastoral system, Silvopastoral system, Tongia system, Agropastoral system, or none of the above. See, going by the question, how you can guess it when we are talking about tree. So tree से हमारा क्या जाएगा? Silvo. When we are talking about crop, so it will be something like agri or agro. So talking about pastoral, it will be pastoral. So going by the name, so silvo, agri, pastoral, किसमें आ रहा है? Agro, Silvi, pastoral system. So the correct answer will be option 1. Quite easy and quite direct question was that, and similar kind of question will be there from this particular topic. Okay, you don't need to worry about this. So talking about the next question, again see similar language में 2021 में phase 1 में question आया था. So this part of the examination or the course is important for your both phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Okay, the question was, what is the agroforestry system where perennial hedges crops are grown together? Okay, तो हम hedge grow कर रहे हैं and we are growing crop together. So your option are silvopastoral culture, agripastoral culture, agrisilviculture, or the protein bank, or the Tongia system. So of course your correct answer will be agrisilviculture. See, you will have to understand when we are talking about the perennial hedge. So they are a kind of shrub-like plant too. So they will also involve in the forestry. Okay, don't get confused कि आया कहाँ से. So you will have to understand. For that we are also doing the silviculture. So crop के लिए agri, and for perennial hedge you will do silviculture. Your correct answer will be agrisilviculture. Okay, moving to the next question. That is our practice question. The question is, which of the following is a system are the component of aquaforestry? So we are here talking about aquaforestry. So I think I have told you कि aqua के component क्या क्या है. Options are fish, shrimp, tree, both A and C. That is fish and tree, or all of the above. So of course the correct answer will be your all of the above. क्योंकि fish and shrimp will form the component of aqua, and trees will form component of forestry. Together they will make aquaforestry. Again, see, quite direct question, and these kind of question or in the similar line you will see the question. Okay, moving to the next question, that is home garden is a type of. तो हमने home garden पढ़ा था. Okay, जिसमें आप trees और बाकी चीजें कर रहे थे. So I won't tell the component, otherwise you'll be able to guess the answer. Your options are silvopastoral culture, agripastoral system, agrosilvopastoral system, or protein bank, or Tongia system. So again in the home garden we have three components, that are agriculture was there, silviculture was there, also there was the pastoral culture. So of course the correct answer will be your okay, correct answer is not mentioned that way. Okay, that is wrong. The correct answer will be your agri-silvi-pastoral culture. Okay, moving to the next question. So this is your homework question. Okay, which of the following type is a modified shifting culture? Your option are agrosilvopastoral system, silvopastoral system, agrosilvopastoral system, or Tongia system, or none of the above. So you will have to tell the correct answer. That is your homework. Do let me know in the comments. Okay, moving. So I think you will find these all the questions, all the lectures useful for your NABARD examination. Okay, there is not much time, so I hope you are revising well. And if you have any query, do let us know at hello@edutap.co.in, or you can check our website, that is www.edutap.co.in. Thank you so much and have a nice day.